Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 279E, which is normally the butt of all jokes because that's what Klaus Kellerman says. Anyway, not so quite so sure. It's actually a very overpowered reward tank, and this one's located on the south spawn of Pilsen, and it's under the command of sem1411. Well, the tier 10 Soviet heavy with 4 sets of tracks, which makes it very vulnerable to being tracked, but it's actually very tough because it means that with those hull and the way the hull is shaped, it's very difficult to actually get penetrations on this thing unless you fire from above. It's got a 122mm gun with standard ammo. It's capable of doing 440 alpha, penetrating 258mm. And with the heat rounds, which is what he's loaded, he's got 340mm of penetration, so there's not a lot that he can't pen. As you can see, the components are very difficult to hit because they're very small. They are there, but they're just very, very small. You can see you haven't got much to aim at. Well, he's taking it round, which is very unusual. Not your usual meta. Looks to me like he's trying to get at the enemy early on. He's spotted the 60 TP. He's waggling as much as he can to throw off any chance of a shell penetrating him. Gets close. Goes for another one. Didn't get that one through, but he's now in a nice little position here where he can get shots on that 60 TP. Focuses on the cupola, gets another one in for 459. So he's getting high rolls. Get 2 rounds into the 60 TP. What's he going to do next? Is he going to go around? There's normally a tank destroyer up on that height, but there's certainly the enemy Arty, but there's no Arty in this game. In fact, what he's facing instead is a Martian who hits him in the tracks, but doesn't do much damage except to the tracks. Oh, side of the turret. Yeah, wrong way to angle your turret. You're supposed to angle it away and puts around into the T10 easily to get through that tier 9's upper plate. You can see he's using the heat. Goes for the cupola. Yes, no problem with that. He tried to back up there, but he's got a teammate directly behind him in a T30. Fires one through the drive wheel, didn't get the track, and now he's facing from 2 different directions. He's got the 60 TP who's come out from his usual position, and he's trying to get the shot through the shoulders. Gets it for 324. The Martian's gone around the corner, so he's facing more than one opponent at the same time. Trying to go for the viewports, but changed his mind and went for the side instead. He's loaded up to the gunnels with premium ammo. That one didn't work because that hit the turret ring. Go for the low plate. Yes! Kill. Now, finish off the T10. Wait for it, wait for it. Yes, no problem there at all. Strip 103B. Now, he doesn't need premium ammo for that guy. He could do it with standard ammo, but he's loaded a premium round. Still firing the premium. In fact, an Object 277's turned up now, and that's the big daddy of the T10 type of tank. What it's derived from. He tried to block that shot with his gun. Seems that he did actually, because you can see the marks on the gun. He got that one through though. 388, blocked the shot, came back, but he's got a damaged gun now. Go for it again. No, didn't get that one. In fact, actually, he took a round there from the Striv, and he's just checking to see where the shells are going. Gets one into the 277 again, which makes him a one-shot. Maybe. Probably not. Try for it. Didn't get it, but close. Very close. It's left him on just 1 hit point. Didn't try for the shot. Our Object 140, who's our platoon mate, is up there. Go for the 103. Gets him. Oh, and they both got hits on him, but he didn't go down. He's still there. And he takes his last round with one more to get the kill. Oh, he's been rammed. He's out the game. Okay, now they're going to deal with this Martian. No, the Martian's gone. It's a Skoda T50 there now. fact, actually, he sees his platoon mate overpowered in a tussle with a 430, takes that guy out, but suddenly he's seen two enemy tanks, and on T30, which he puts one right into the engine bay. We've lost our platoon mate, so we can... Are we going to ignore that E50? No, T30 takes another round for 453. He's getting rather low on premium ammo now. There's the wreck of the Martian. Obviously taken out by the guy who was actually behind us. Can we get another shot into... Can't see him, he's at long range, but he fired the shot anyway in the hope that he was there. Didn't get it. Looking for enemies. There's still loads of enemies in the game. Puts a round into the Skoda, takes the guy... Oh, it's not a Skoda, it was an ST1, but he took the guy out. There's the E50. Instead he aims at the Skoda. I thought the Skoda was there, actually. They changed positions. Easily get through the Skoda's armour. Nice shot at range. Another high roll on the Skoda. E50's come back for some more. Yep, he managed to get that one. 477, a high roll again. He's facing two tanks at once. Oh, now he's firing the standard AP now, and in fact he's running short on ammo. There's only 4 teammates left, and he's facing 3 opponents now. The Skoda, who he takes out the game. 5 opponents. So we've got 2 wheelies, and yeah, it's a wheelie who kills him. Typical, isn't it? The most overpowered tank in the game gets taken out by the wheelies. Yeah, that's why the wheelie shouldn't be in the game. If the 279E is supposed to be so all-powerful, how come a pair of wheelies can easily take him down? No problem whatsoever. I think it just goes to show the wheelies are an abomination, should not be in the game. Well, there's only 3 teammates left. A Panzerkampfwagen 7, an Object 257, and a Skoda T50. And they're facing 4 opponents, 2 wheelies, as I said, the EBR 105 and the EBR 90. A T30 and an E75. Now the T30 has taken some damage, but those wheelies are just... They are just so OP. Even these tanks sticking together, it's going to be difficult for them to win against those vehicles. They'll just harass these guys and keep pumping ammunition into them until they give up. Skoda T50 will probably be the first one to die. Now you can see that Sem keeps cycling through his various teammates to see what's going on in the battle. And now he's gone back to his wreck, and, well, I think he's just waiting for it to finish. No, we're back in with his teammates. Stay with your teammates! I reckon those EBRs are going to come in from the coal yard. They're going to come in from the east, whiz through and do all sorts of damage. Take out the Skoda T50. It's going to take them a few runs to get rid of the 257 and the Panzerkampfwagen 7, but they'll get this guy in one short run. I kind of have the feeling that the other tanks, the E75 and the T30, are probably getting ready to attack from one flank just as the EPR is going from a different one. And the length of time that we've been missing them tends to make me think also that they are planning their approach. Here comes the EBRs, actually from the opposite side. So that guy's just spotting. Yeah. I'm certain the attack's going to come from that direction. I don't think it would come from the front of the 7. And he's gone back to the wreck again. Skoda's kind of buried himself in the in that bush, And the EBR90 has been seen in the coal yards, just as I sort of kind of predicted that that's where they would come from. I think the other EBR's over there as well. He's come out to have a quick look because he doesn't want to get. He thinks that their tanks are going to attack from this direction whilst the wheelies come in from the other direction. Yep, there's the EBR90 again, just working out where they are. Quick look. Of course, if the Skoda stays in that bush after being seen, yeah, he is taking fire. So I reckon they know he's in the bush. And so they're blind firing the bush to try and take him out. Yep, EBR there in the coal yard again. Let's move forward to see if he can get a shot. Oh, he does! This is getting a bit, how should we say, difficult to watch. It's almost a stalemate at the moment. Something we can say is that Sem did get a sizable amount of damage in the game. According to the logs, 11,126 hit points of damage. He actually blew up the Object 430U. Demolition expert on that one. Oh, he's been seen, and there's the E75. Managed to get very, very close. So the E75, and he's taking fire from the Object 257 who's in the bushes, and now he's received a round from the Panzerkampfwagen 7. But yes, the EBR is attacking from the other direction. It popped out for a moment, and here's the T-30. Yeah, tanks coming in from one side, wheelies coming in from the other. And ouch. Look at that. That's nasty. Right through the turret. Ah, he's just been hit again, but this time in the shoulders. And, well, they just managed to kill the EBR90, who just went one time too often. Skoda managed to get him, which is amazing, but there's still that EBR105 out there somewhere. And another hit on the Panzerkampfwagen 7, and that was a heat round. And it appeared to come in from the side, which kind of makes me think there's an enemy somewhere over there. Somewhere over towards past the cap area is shooting in this direction, and I wonder if that happens to be the EBR-105. He's firing heat rounds in this direction. That's why we didn't see the 105, because he's sniping. So the Skoda's decided to go for the cap. Oh, he's found the T-30, he's already here. Well, he managed to survive and he put a round into the T-30, but he is still a one-shot for the T-30's big 155mm round. And we're cycling. There's the T-30. Yep. Now, where is that EBR? It's almost like the EBR, the E75 and the T-30 are pinning these guys here. Oh, E75's gone. And we can now see where the EBR-105 was. He is over there, just as I said, over in that corner. And he's shooting 105mm heat rounds through the Panzerkampfwagen 7. 257 fires around at T-30, fails. EBR gets another shot into the Panzerkampfwagen 7. Well, that was the 1 minute horn, or warning. Okay, the EBR can't shoot the 7 from here. It's very annoying actually the way that he's cycling through the views. Stick with one tank, please. Tries the side scrape. Took her around from the 105. The 257 was killed, and there goes the Panzerkampfwagen 7, and that is the end of the game. In fact, it was the T-30 who killed him, so it is a loss, I'm afraid. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle stats for that game. It was an ace tanker for sem1411 in the Object 279E. He did do a huge amount of damage to the enemy, but sadly I'm afraid his teammates couldn't convert it into a win. Got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7. A demolition expert because he blew up one of the enemy tanks. That was the Object 430U. And he also got a fighter badge and a fire for effect. He did get the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, at least 20% of the enemy hit pool. But I'm afraid all that's going to give him is a Courageous Resistance Award for getting a Battle Hero medal in a losing game. Look at the team score. We can see 11,126 hit points of damage. That's a huge total. Not many players in the game actually have over 10,000 hit points of damage. It is kind of a milestone for some to reach that sort of level. But a few members of What Arty Noobs have actually done that. Not in Arty. Usually in something like a Jaegeru. And, well, the next high score after that was the T-30 with 5,678, followed by that Panhard EBR who got 4,528, and a lot of that was done by sniping at the enemy as well. When it came to kills, it was 5 kills for the Object 279E, 4 kills for the EBR 105, and then 3 kills for the Object 140. When it came to base XP, I'm afraid it's the winning team. Yeah, the 1,260 goes to the T-30, 1,191 goes to the EBR 105, just proving how OP those things are. And the third highest was the E75 with 817, and we can see it was actually fourth highest alongside the ST1 because sem1411, because he got a massive damage total, got 899 on the XP. So he's actually third on XP, but even so, he's on the losing team. 31 shots fired, 29 direct hits and 25 penetrations. Well, a lot of that was down to the fact that he was firing premium ammo a lot of the time. 11,126 hit points of damage, of which 453 were at more than 300 meters, so the majority of damage at close range. Received 20 hits from the enemy, 5 penetrated, 15 non-penetrations, and blocked 5,700 hit points of damage. He earned 82,139 credits from the game, got 4,199 for the Achievements Award, but getting an epic Battle Hero medal. But even after a total of 142,458, he finds so much premium ammo, he actually ended up with a loss of 75,737 credits profit, and he took away 2,510 experience points altogether. So a very high damage score, but it was the loss, I'm afraid. So good try, Sem. I must admire your technique, but when you're taking on 5 enemies at once, and it was at one point 5 enemies all focusing their fire on him, and then the 2 wheelies turn up, and that's it, I'm afraid. It's all over by the shouting. Yes, you were inevitably going to go down when you had 2 wheelies running around you whilst the other guys were firing into you at the same time. Not a lot you can do under those circumstances, but good try anyway. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the YouTube algorithm, and thank you for watching.